war is coming to the surface, and I'm bringing the wrath of the seven seas with me.
Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Orlando Blau Jr., but you may call me Lando. And this past weekend, I saw the film Waterboy. Just kidding. I saw Aquaman, alright? Waterboy. Like they're gonna make a film out of that. Wait, what? So a man from the land meets a queen from the sea, and they have the joy of making a baby boy, and his name is Arthur. Something far. About 3 years later, this woman is found by a group of authorities, a group of sea authorities. Polly, see? It took you 3 years to find this royal person. Okay, I don't know how advanced your technology is, but I really don't think it's that hard to find a queen who lives in a house down by the water. So the queen leaves and decides, look, I'm gonna set this right. I'll be right back, okay? I will be right back to get this all settled, okay? She'll settle this. Just like that one father who said he'll be right back to get some cigarettes over at the liquor store. So years have passed, and Arthur is now an adult with insanely superhuman strength, who never skips chest day, never skips overhead press, and somehow can still drink a pint. How does he do that? If I drank a pint, it would show, like big old chin would come around and this big belly would show. He just has a slim waist and a beard and he's still looking good. He drank a pint and he's still good to go. It's gotta be the water, man. It's gotta be what's ever in the water. But even though he's done all this superhero stuff, oh, now his new challenge awaits, where he is now needed in Atlantis. That same place where he found the cube? No, the cooler looking Atlantis. The better looking version with more color and more pizzazz. But he must do it before his brother becomes king, his half brother, no doubt, and wage war amongst the land versus the sea. He doesn't really care, Arthur. No, you don't care. It's not his thing. Would he really be a royalty? I mean, his mother was queen, not king. So does that really work out? Maybe it's just a different way on how they do things down under, not Australia down under, like underwater down under. Maybe they have a different mindset. His father is a landman. Well, who cares, right? As long as he gets that trident, then it all cancels out. You mean that one trident that's my mom's trident? Forget that trident! That thing was for Kakta! I found that in a Cracker Jack box! The real trident is somewhere. With the help of young Mira, a redhead who had more red hair, now looks like Ariel from The Little Mermaid. These two are gonna get together and they're gonna find this trident, make sure that Aquaman, aka Arthur, becomes the king of the sea. Can it be done? It seemed like it was really hard to follow up on this film, because of the fact of where Justice League left off, or rather fell off. It's really kind of hard to really make an origin story based on something that had a little bit of an origin story. It was tough to really mold together, but from what I could see, they seem to have done a pretty decent job. Jason Momoa as Aquaman, come on. Really? Do I really need to explain who this guy is? Do I really need to explain to you if he's fit for the bill? I do have to say about his character, yes, he's awesome as Aquaman, but in terms of his struggles, in terms of who he is, we don't really get a lot of that. Not a lot of identity of his own struggles. I mean, it seems like he doesn't care that he's a half-breed, as they say throughout most of the film. Something I can relate to. That they just throw him in there and tell him he has to be concerned about it. Well, I'm really not concerned. I don't know any of his struggles, to be honest. I mean, he does a lot of drinking. I don't know why. It would seem like he would have an alcohol problem, but yet that's never really addressed. So Amanda Heard as Mira, yeah, I liked her. Good character. Naturally strong without trying to tell you that she's strong. Hold on a second. Dear Disney, stop forcing it in. Just allow it to flow naturally. Two characters, their chemistry isn't too bad. I didn't mind it so much. I felt like, hey, it was cool, it was good, but the love relationship at the very end of the moment was a little too soon. They needed some time before they could actually really become one. So for them to actually show that love interest right off the bat at the very end of the movie just seemed quick, forced, and could have been left for maybe a sequel. Also in the movie, you got yourself Night Owl, Green Goblin, Drago, Jango Fett, and the Batman Forever girl. Now, Nicole Kidman's character, you don't even know her name, so don't even try and tell me who she is. The villains in this movie, well, Ocean Master, who is the half-brother to the Aquaman, he's not really a villain, just more corrupt. Not misunderstood, just a corrupt person. who has a different mindset, has a different idea as to how things work. It's unique in that sense. He's the bad guy, but not really the bad guy. And he's not misunderstood, like I said, just corrupt. Got Black Manta, who shows up and really isn't necessary in the film. He has no contribution to the whole big plot of the story. It's like he's just a filler. Like, you could literally delete him out of the movie and it wouldn't make much of a difference. There's no point in him being in the film. But don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean I didn't like him. If there is one other positive thing I can say, oh man, the vibrance of this film, and by vibrance, if that's even a word, the colors are just out there. It's just boom, right in your face, bam! And you're like, I'll take it. I like it. Show me more. It really helped more to hear the synthesizer in the background when they entered into the water. It just added more of an element to what I'm looking at. It's as if I am embracing an aquarium that is really, really big and technologically advanced. Probably the most expensive aquarium I've ever seen in my life. However, there are a few things in the film that I'm just like, could have been better. The plot itself was okay, but again, it's got to leave off to where Justice League came about, and it's sort of tough. They don't really go into a war. I mean, there was a situation with the Islanders, or by Islanders, I mean the land people, but they only did one little thing of vandalism, and then that's it. They don't really go into the battle between sea versus land. It loses it. It never happened. The deeper conflicts with Arthur, that's not even in the film either. So I'm just like, well, okay, well, the alcohol problem? Nope. Anything else we have to know about his struggles? What struggles? There ain't no struggles. He's Jason Momoa. Big ass, buff ass. And of course, there's some cheesy moments in the film that's like, well, I guess it's cheesy and it's laughable, but I'll let it pass. You never feel bored at all in this film. So from beginning to end, you really are put in, but it's not strong enough to make you feel like you really enjoyed this from beginning to end. It's just one of those rides that's on a kiddie land. You're just like, oh, hooray, yeah, this is fun, wasn't it, kids? Yeah, this is good. Liked it. I don't know if I might do it one more time, but it's not that thrilling, so. But hey, do what you gotta do, right, kids? If it wasn't for all the amazing special effects and all the amazing colors and brightness, I would have given it a lower score, but I'm not giving it a high score either. I'm giving this movie a 7.5 out of 10. It's still a pretty decent film, but it's not a phenomenal film. But it's still watchable, you won't be bored of it, and you will be mesmerized by what you see, if you haven't seen this movie already. And if you haven't seen this movie, what's wrong with you? I'm late talking about this movie, and you haven't even seen it? Oh my god, kids these days, what are we gonna do? But otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have done so, please leave a like, and also be sure to comment for, because I want to know what you thought of it. That's how it is, that's how it's done. And also be sure to subscribe for more content. Also, if you haven't done so, be sure to look for me and find me and like me on Facebook at Orlando Bilal Jr. And be sure to find me on Instagram at You May Call Me Lando. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching. More content to come, I promise you on that. You guys take care, and as always, rock on.